All right. That's...
Don't move.
Oh,
Fudge Hog gets it.
do not give it to that fudge hog.
I'm cocking the gun here.
All right. That's, well...
Actually, somebody already gave it to the Fudge Hog.
What? No.
In a really unsavory way.
That's a really weird place for a fudge hog to have that
you know
kind
what?
of opening
Actually,
at the top of its tail, but I don't know enough about fudge hog physiology.
That's true, yeah. Actually, the way it's cut, it looks like maybe that was there from the beginning, and I just never noticed.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you might want a way to get the candy out of the Fudge Hog without actually busting the Fudge Hog up. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, man, there's nerds in here.
Okay, but, well...
Yeah?
All right, I know you're, like, gleefully pulling candy out of this fudge hog's tail, but, like, this is a fudge hog.
It's true.
So that means this piñata had to have been made 7 years ago?
No, this came with Rare Replay.
Oh, okay.
This is like
so this is still recent
old.
candy.
It's like 3 months old.
Awesome.
Here, let's eat these nerds.
Okay.
Seriously strawberry.
All right.
Actually, now I feel bad about violating the sanctity of the Fudge Hog. Maybe I'll leave the rest of the candy in there. But here, have some nerds.
All right. Oh. These are serious. Well.
Oh, man. I haven't had nerds in a very long time. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That is nothing but sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Sorry, Fudge Hog. You'll be okay. It's like moving week around here.
Yeah, well...
Not quite moving day, but...
Next week is supposed to be moving week, but we're producing a lot of Game of the Year stuff that week, so...
We're getting...
We've been kind of packing up some of this stuff. And figuring out what's going to make the trip and what won't.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe this stays behind.
Hip-Hop Goku.
Maybe the hip-hop, maybe the Live Strong bracelet that says hip-hop on it comes, but Dragon Ball Z guy might not make the trip.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're streaming to Facebook. Which
Are we?
You streamed it? What?
I'm live streaming on Facebook, Drew.
You can't do that.
I'm doing it.
Well, he's doing it on behalf of his client.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Me.
How many people are watching?
26.
26 people on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so it's the weird thing of like, well, most of the people that are like interacting with me on Facebook are doing so on my personal page, not on like this like public page or whatever. So I don't know how they split it. So I'm actually going to go to Facebook here on this computer and see if I can find. Okay. There's that. Okay. Is there like a direct link to this that I can then? I guess I can't, huh? I don't know. Well, I'll just paste this onto Twitter. We've got to like really get social. We're live on Facebook. And I'll hit that.
Okay.
Yeah. It seemed like Facebook. I don't know. This is the first time we've done. Okay. What do you? All right. Okay. What do you got? Oh. You should probably. Oh yeah. Just leave that on my desk. That's cool.
Oh man, we have a lot of stupid shit around here.
Yeah, we've amassed quite a collection of cardboard and other stuff.
What do you think, Drew?
About what?
I don't know. Anything?
You tell me. I spent like 20 minutes just unplugging the TriCaster rack.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have to
How hard will it be to wire that back up?
do you have to take that thing completely apart to move it, or
Pretty much. I mean, we have to unplug everything.
right?
So, but like we know where it all goes, so it's just doing it. It's just a lot of plugs.
Right. And then running a lot of cables into the new studio and the control room. Have they drilled the holes for cable ports and stuff
Most
yet?
of them. Mm-hmm.
Is there power down there yet?
to some things.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it gets too bright in here anyway, so if it's just there's no power, that's fine.
Oh, our place is well lit.
Yeah. Okay.
Desks.
Great.
That's still the eternal struggle of who wants lights on versus who wants lights off, I guess, right?
You're gonna lose that battle, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's fine. I've actually become indifferent to it over the years. Brad likes it dark. He needs the darkness.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, we were always, being over in the GameSpot area, I think, we were the only people in the building doing that, I think. So we just became the fucking weird video game kids on the third floor who never had the lights on and never wanted to talk to anyone else.
I mean, it was even that way at Townsend.
Yep.
When I was there for the summer, I remember that. Even over there.
Yeah.
Like HR and accounting and whoever would walk by and just like kind of give you this weird glance.
Yeah.
Like they were afraid of you.
Yeah. They should be.
Cultivate an air of intimidation around yourself.
Yeah, or just like, eccentricity mixed
Yes.
with like unreliability is what you
Yes.
want, because then no one ever asks you for anything. That's probably the best way to go. So yeah, I don't know. Like I took a bunch of stuff home yesterday, and I've been kind of continuing on that front.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the nice thing about this move is that whatever we don't want, we can actually just leave here,
Yeah.
and it will get
It's
destroyed.
still not clear if we're going to get yelled at for that. But,
When that lady came by,
yeah,
she said, "Just leave it here."
that's true. She did. You're right.
Of course, she also said she was going to send out an email with moving instructions, and that never came through. So I don't even know if she works here.
I've seen her before.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've seen her before?
She may
Okay.
have broken in before.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen her before.
All right. She's just this agent of chaos that's showing up, convincing everyone that this move is happening, but really it's never.
We're not actually moving.
Yeah.
She's the Q of CBS Interactive.
Yes.
All right. Well, that makes some sense, I guess. Yeah. So it's just a lot of like.
It's just dumb stuff. Is that a Final Fantasy 11 PS2 hard drive box?
Yep.
It's just a box. Okay.
Well, I think there's still the stuff is still in here,
Really?
but
Let's see that.
dude, there was that back closet,
Is that where that's
and there was like 5 of those in there.
really?
I have no idea why. I think someone sent us this
Like
one
new in box?
in a mailbag, but they were not new in box, but it's like, here's the hard drive, here's the game, and
This looks pretty new. Wow, I've never seen one of these before. Okay, no, this is used.
it's a hard drive.
Oh, really? Oh, right, because it went into the PS2.
Yep.
Right. Didn't they make one for the Slim that like plugged onto the back, or that was just the network adapter?
Yeah, it was just the network adapter, yeah. And there's an external hard drive for the initial Japanese PS2s, because they didn't have the big external bay. They had like a PCM CIA slot on the back,
I remember that.
which is weird.
We have too much stuff.
Actually, I don't know what else is in here.
Oh, no! Hip Hop Goku.
He
no.
came to get you. Fucking did his breakdance move down there.
Man, look at that sly motherfucker.
Word. Well, I don't put him back in his fucking weird leg thing.
Oh, Vinny might want to grab this guy when he's out here.
Okay, yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it and see if Vinny or Austin wants it.
They might get into this.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's shitty. It's shitty. That thing is shitty.
All right. Walking away. Oh, man. All right. How late are you guys going?
Hopefully not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be here tomorrow. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna walk down there and see
Yeah, that's too good.
how the studio looks.
Crazy down there.
Oh. Yeah, well. I can give thumbs ups to individual comments.
I kind of wish we had that for our system.
Oh, like
Like in the chat. Like if somebody says something really funny.
I was thinking we should add that to comments and like forum posts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just like because there are times when I see something and I go, huh, but I don't want to hit reply and type in, huh.
Right.
But if there was just a button, I could say, that said, nice work on this one. Hey, that's a good bit of business.
So I don't know how different this will look to people. Well, it's not normally like this.
Right.
But this will probably look pretty different.
Oh yeah, he stripped all the stuff out of the shelves too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, this is getting there. It's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I hold no specific nostalgia for this exact location. As weird as that may sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm proud of what we were able to make here. Like we made it into a studio.
Yeah.
Like
Because when we got here, there were still there were still cubicles and everything in
there's
here.
still pieces of cubicles back there.
Right. We had to like convince them to like tear it all out and put in that power bar and all that other stuff. And then they wouldn't tear out all the cubicle stuff from that back area or this thing. I think we originally wanted this stuff out too, didn't we?
I think we ended up keeping that to keep like,
Yeah, to keep people out, yeah.
Because people would totally just walk onto the set.
Yeah, I mean, people walk through here to get to a meeting room all the time.
Yeah.
And then they look at us like we're weird because we're sitting on the couch with headphones on or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I'm just walking to a meeting.
Or talking to like 5 Vinnies on all these displays.
Right, yeah.
During a meeting.
They're like, what's happening there? Oh.
That's where Game of the Year podcasts are going to happen.
Yeah. This will be the last part to get broken down.
Yep. Shouldn't take too long though, because it's all in a rack.
Right, so it's just unplug the microphones, roll it down, and plug all the microphones back in, I guess, huh?
Yep.
That's erotic in a weird way. Do these move automatically, right? Do these do the thing where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's the fucking best. What's the cheapest one of these they make?
Probably
Like,
this.
Is there how much was this?
I'll say that guy's like $5,000. No, not $5,000. It's not that much.
Huh.
$50,000.
So Behringer X32 compact.
What's the difference between that and the producer? 'Cause I think there's
This is a producer.
It says producer, yeah.
Yeah, or it says producer. Man, that's good. Yeah, if I could just get like a 4-channel one of those for at home and not actually hook it up to anything, just hit the buttons whenever I'm feeling pensive or whatever, I think that would be.
I mean, these, like this one and, it's in that box.
Yeah,
now.
the big one.
You can connect to it with your iPad and then like
Right.
do this on your iPad and it does this over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing some of that while you guys were out. Yeah.
the scariest thing. Like when you're sitting in there and you're controlling it out here.
Oh, right, yeah. Ah. Huh. Yeah. Bunch of lights. How much stuff have you been finding that you're just like, we need to throw all this shit away?
We've been pretty good about that. We only have a small garbage pile,
Okay.
and it's mostly like cardboard and paper and stuff.
Yeah, ours has been down there. It's been a little more substantial
Yeah.
so far, but
I mean, we're kind of like we have a very specific space limit that we can't exceed. So anything that like we don't want to keep.
yeah,
throw
right,
away.
right. I was thinking those shelves over there, we would take those down because we're probably gonna need some shelves over by the desks
Yeah.
for the same reason we have them there.
we grab as many shelves as we can find.
Yeah, we should probably just steal a bunch of shit. Oh, that couch too.
Yeah, gotta take that.
Yeah, I forgot that was still over there. Sausalito couch.
Speaking of things still over places, I went into the GameSpot control room,
Uh-huh.
and Vinny tipped me out to this. I remember this from when we moved in here.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
It's still there.
on the wall of the GameSpot control room, there are expo boards with a wiring diagram that Vinny drew in like 2000.
6, 7, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still there.
It's still
Has
there.
not been erased.
Does it still look useful? Do you still look at it and go, yeah, no, you should
It's
wire
got a lot
that
of
up?
component stuff.
Right.
in it,
Yeah.
so not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. No, they invested heavily in gear that individual people would sit at and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, like Star
right.
Trek.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly like Star Trek. There was a dude whose job it was on the spot to just run tapes. So like there were tape segments. So between all the couch stuff, there would be tape segments so we could shuffle guests on and off, and then someone just ran tapes, and they were literally like the segments I think were getting spooled, like dumped off onto 8mm tapes.
Yeah.
And
We found some like old GameSpot dubbing here. This stuff. I mean, this isn't as old as we found.
yeah,
But HDV deck.
yeah, yeah. We had these. These were all at our desks to capture.
So these are still good for converting old consoles to
Oh, right, yeah.
sane video resolutions and frame rates.
Yeah, I had a video camera that had FireWire and also like S-Video in on it, and I was using that to capture game footage a lot for a while at home. Huh?
This is all stuff we found in the back room.
Yeah.
This PC
This
has
PC
Windows
with
98
it-
on it.
yeah,
Don't
with-
show that code.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you don't want to show that serial number. Someone will steal it, and then they'll have Windows 98. We won't. What is this box of floppy disks? Why is there a copy of Wasteland sitting here?
We found it in the archive. We want to keep it safe.
Yeah. Bootleg copy of Star Wars, Baggett Man, and Pitfall. So this is C64 stuff
This is
then.
what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Hopefully this works. I think, well, no, maybe they aren't these. I have 2 beta tapes of my old public access show from 1992.
Oh, really? There's a bunch more of these. So if this one doesn't work, Mahorik's got a bunch.
Okay. I found them over the weekend, and I'm like sitting there going like, all right, well, I don't know.
You got to capture all those.
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe some of those are better left lost, but yeah, this is all C64 stuff. Hell yeah. $100,000 pyramid. Oh, fine share data product. Jeopardy. Nice. Strike Force Cobra. This game's terrible. Well, actually, it seems really cool, but I have no idea how to play it. Wait, are these mine? No, that's not my handwriting.
You get a Sony Ericsson phone?
This all came out of my old office.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the phones ended up with me. Like companies would just send phones with games loaded on them already. Like it'd be like, hey, here's a phone for review, and it's got Doom RPG on it, or 9 more fucking versions of Blackjack. And then we would use the phone for that, and then never send the phone back. Sometimes Verizon or somebody would just send a phone and be like, hey, you can just use this to buy games and review all the games on it. And also the phones were just hooked up. Oh, hey, it's Halfway Zodiac. Sweet. I have 2 of those. Solitaire on that's pretty good. Actually, the version of Tony Hawk 2 is really good. Because
Really?
it's the GBA version, but up-resed.
Huh.
It's like a high-res, like nicer quality version of that game, which is nuts. Yep.
Game reviews.
Yeah. Review hardware. Oh, Classic Concentration. That's a good C64 joint,
See,
too.
there's Sony Ericsson.
It's funny, I was just playing Classic Concentration for the Commodore 64 like 2 days ago.
Wow.
Jeopardy's in here. Card Sharks. I'm gonna hang on to these.
Okay. Safekeeping. Also,
I've already got a box devoted to Engage stuff. I could just put all these in there with that. All right. This is my curse.
I was thinking through the GameSpot archive, and there are yet more Engage games.
Sealed retail
I
Engage
don't know if they're
games.
sealed, but if you wanted to amass all the collection in one,
Yeah.
there are still some not
Okay.
in here.
All right. I think I have multiple copies of every released Engage game and every released not for sale.
I mean, that's pristine.
Yeah.
That's 10 out of 10.
And then I don't know why this would have a fucking EB. Like, does this mean that we went and bought Puzzle Bobble Versus for review purposes because they didn't send it? Because I find that hard to believe. Because they,
Maybe so many people wanted to play.
I think I've only
Puzzle
seen
Bobble.
like
That's
5
likely.
opened Engage games in my life.
yeah. It's maybe the only platform in the history of platforms where most of the games are still sealed. Yep. That's it's not a great game. Yep. Okay. Yep. There's a copy of Pocket Kingdom. This was their big like online push. Like, oh wow, this is a little too blurry. Yep. Yep. They sent so many copies of every single N-Gage game to this office because they were so desperately trying to get coverage. They wanted to make sure we had everything we needed. It's just this box alone has 5 sealed copies of Puyo Pop in it. I bet I have.
But we had to scrounge for capture hardware? Why
Yes.
did they send a bunch of that?
So they sent one piece of capture hardware that I think was broken when it showed up, and I never spent the time to get it to work. Because by the time they sent this capture hardware, it was when the QD was coming out. And so, you know, they were already done. By the time the QD was coming out, they were finished. So, yeah, this is the capture hardware.
So there's 2 separates, like,
Yeah,
ports.
Ethernet style ports. That plugs into the top of a QD. And then I have a QD at home that has a ribbon cable coming out of the top of it
And we've got all
that,
this.
that must plug into, well, probably not, well, not any of that. That'd be the video out.
Yep.
No idea why you'd need a serial port.
It's just a remote control, essentially.
Yeah, and then, like, that must be where the, like, we must need to run the ribbon cable into this port somehow.
Let's do it. Bring it in.
Yeah.
I'll figure
I mean,
it out.
you could take it like an Ethernet cable and just like split
Yeah.
it off and then just like touch.
Yeah, well, that's probably,
I'm good at touching stuff.
all right. If you're an expert toucher, then I'll bring that N-Gage in. Hey,
Oh, wiki question for you.
okay.
Is it okay for us to upload manuals to the wiki?
It's
Scanning them and then uploading as
been
an
one of
image?
those things that's been kind of quasi-legal because it's okay, but it's not necessarily like encouraged. Like it's not something we're necessarily trying to do.
Because I just got a bunch of PS2 manuals.
Yeah, it's a weird gray area. Like there was a big lawsuit over manuals at one point with rental stores. So we've kind of shied away from manuals, but we should probably talk about it when we start talking more about wiki stuff because that would be kind of cool to have in a weirdly official capacity or something.
Okay. But doing like the covers is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Just video cards.
Yeah, on GeForce 6 series,
No.
it's 256 megabytes PCIe,
Oh, 6 series, not like 680, like 6.
like 6800 GT.
Oh man.
Yeah. Remember that lady
Not really. Oh yeah, okay. Yes.
from the
I do.
tech demos?
Yes.
Here's
Good to put her on the video card so you know what you're getting. Oh, okay.
SATA. Yeah. What else we got here? This one's just. Yeah, those SDI ports. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
SCSI.
Yeah.
It's a network card. Oh yeah. I don't. Sure.
Yeah. And then an old track IR.
Yeah. Still good. Just gets better with age.
Yep. N-Gage games, god damn it.
Don't forget those.
Oh, right. I'll get that stuff next week. Or have you already been through here?
A little bit.
Yeah. Xbox debug, whole bunch of cables.
Totally different.
What is this? 2 Xbox. Oh, yeah. Like a branded bridge.
Oh,
Weird.
This is sealed Duke.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That is a collector's item.
I've got a bunch of sealed PS2 controllers and shit at home. I found a bunch of sealed composite PlayStation video cables.
I got rid of 10 of those.
Yeah.
When I moved
My
to
favorite box.
to California. Oh yeah.
We need to plug those in and see what is installed on them.
Yes.
Because you could, much like you could with 360, there was a neighborhood tool type thing that you could use to access the hard drive or install stuff to the hard drive.
Let's link them all together.
Oh, the Halo
And
1?
launch missiles. That would take some weird work, but we actually could probably do that.
Shit, that would be fun.
Huh.
I don't know what that is.
Yep. Some other, I don't know. All right. I'm going to walk back down. I'll get this stuff out of your life.
Engage Games, property of the United States Postal Service.
Should just write return to sender on this and throw it back in. I like that this still says this.
Yeah.
That even after having that green screen up for years, I don't remember why it says Bony Kick though instead of Bony Hawk.
Well,
It's because it didn't say more like Bony Hawk.
yeah. And then Dave Lang came in with Dive Kick.
Oh yeah, okay. They updated Dive Kick today. It's very timely.
Wow. Also, Blink-182 still here.
Oh yeah, this is here when we got here, right?
It was not
It
on
was
this
not
wall.
on this wall,
but
but-
we put it on this wall.
Never been more relevant. Oh, what about this thing?
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff, huh?
That thing is heavier than it looks.
It looks pretty heavy.
It's even heavier.
Yeah, okay. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go throw stuff away down here,
All right. Enjoy.
starting with all these N-Gage games. Got the old podcast microphones that I brought in at one point because we needed extras. Now I have to bring those home and find a place for them. Boy. Well, we've got a lot more stuff to pack up. So I'm going to head off and get to that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this weird test of Facebook's live streaming capabilities, I guess. You know, like, follow, and subscribe, right? I don't know how Facebook works. I don't know how it works. See you guys.